Okay, the idea I'd like to put forward to you today about the teaching of nonfiction or narrative nonfiction or creative nonfiction or long-form magazine writing or whatever, we're happy with literary journalism here, is that one of the best ways I've found in my short teaching career, which is 5 years, to fully engage students in literary journalism is to actually have them go long and go deep on the journalists that they're reading. And what I mean by that is actually interview the journalists about their work. And how did I figure this one out? And I'm talking about, as John Back pointed out to me, I am talking about living literary journalists, because he emailed me right back when I suggested this panel. He said, wait a minute, I teach dead people. So I said, right, okay, it has to be living literary journalists. Okay, so in order to immerse students in the study of literary journalism, one could try to use this method, going long and going deep. So you apply the same techniques that these journalists actually use themselves. You would interview writers about their work, more often more than once, go over various steps taken to create the work, find out their strengths and weaknesses, their likes and dislikes, their do's and don'ts, their tricks of the trade, all of which enriches the understanding of the work of literary journalism and the person that created it. Now, this would seem to be kind of an elementary supposition, right? I mean, I kind of think that maybe this is overlooked. And so, you might ask me how I stumbled onto this, and it's by accident. My first year of teaching advanced magazine writing, there was a unit called the editor-writer relationship. Here it comes again, the editor-writer relationship, which is extremely important. So I was asking my students to go I would phone ahead to the editor and writer of cover stories, recent cover stories of Canadian magazines, and I would say to them, is it okay if one or two of my students interview you, because we want to do these reports in class, these seminars on the editor-writer relationship. So I would set it up for them and they would do this, and I thought, well, if I'm making them run the gauntlet of asking these people, especially editors, people that they're going to want to ask jobs of soon, if I'm going to make them do this, maybe I should do it myself. And the piece that I had been teaching just prior to that was, in fact, American Ground, which came out, the William Langewiesche three-part serial that ran in the Atlantic Monthly. We read the whole thing, 75,000 words in 3 parts, in magazine form, not in book form. So I thought, well, why don't I phone up Langewiesche and ask him how he did this, because I was quite fascinated at how you can wrangle a 75,000 word piece of journalism anyway.